It is being called Jamaica's storm of the century. Hurricane Melissa tore through that island yesterday with wind gusts topping 200 miles an hour.
Back in October, there was a storm that hit Jamaica. It hit them in the southwestern side, and it shot all the way across up to the northeast side. Did a lot of damage.
Myself, JT, Dean, and Casey, we were blessed to be able to go help out the NRECA in Jamaica, where they unfortunately got hit by Hurricane Melissa.
It's a pretty unique trip. I didn't think many people would volunteer. I went back and talked to my family, asked them if I could have their blessing to go, and they were supportive, and that's why I volunteered.
We worked with other co-ops from around the United States. I just like going out and doing line work and helping people get their power back on.
It was such a terrible hurricane that went through there, and they were without power for months. And you know, I was given the ability to do line work, and I thought that the best way I could give back is to be able to go down there and help those in need.
Our task when we were in Jamaica was to get the lights back on. We did not have any equipment out there as far as bucket trucks or line trucks or anything, so everything we did was climbing. We had to climb every pole and put the wire back up off hooks.
Most of the stuff we worked on were lines down. We had crews out in front of us digging holes, crews out in front of us planting poles, and we would come behind and put all the wire back up. And we had 5 or 6 guys in a pretty small tour bus with all our tools. Every job we stopped, we needed different tools, and it was tight.
We worked with 2 bird dogs from the JPS, and they had one JPS contractor with us. It was a father and son team. They had a bucket truck, and we got to work closely with them.
We were pulling up wire, pulling up services. We weren't able to do anything hot, so everything was de-energized, grounded, tested, and dead. So we were able to go out and get as many people on as possible.
Teamwork's important. At the end of the day, line work's the same. There's a bunch of different ways to do it, but with the different co-ops that we worked with, we all knew what needed to be done.
We all were a team to learn how each other got to work and do things all together.
At the end of the day, you got to remember that it's one common goal, and that's to get the lights back on. So sometimes you may use their ideas, sometimes you may use your own ideas, but you all come together and get the best plan together to where it's going to work out best for the member. You know, it's just, you got to have teamwork in this industry, no doubt.
And being able to just all come together and be a fine-tuned machine to be able to work efficiently, it was very neat to watch. And it was like, you would have thought they were a crew for a year, by the way everybody worked together. Every job we were on, the locals were all right there in the midst of everything. They don't call it electric, they call it lights. Oh, you get our lights on? You got it. Yeah, we're trying, we're getting there. I will say that they had the best spirit in the world because they were without power for weeks and weeks on end. However, you talk to them, you interact with them, it's as if it was just another day in paradise for them down there in Jamaica, because there's a lot more to life in Jamaica than just having lights on.
There was multiple people that you talked to. This would have been 45, 50 days in, that they're out of electricity, and had the biggest smiles on their face, like there was nothing wrong. And you weren't going to beat them down, and there was multiple people that you talked to. That's what their common thing was: you won't break Jamaica.
We had worked all day on this line. It probably served 50 members. It was getting closer to dark,
and we were able to find some spare wire because their service wire was down, so we rerouted it. We found wire to run it into their home, got them all on. And then once that entire tap was done, we were all sitting around waiting to be able to close in the tap and then closing the transformer that fed everybody. And it was nighttime, so once we closed it, you could see all the lights come on, and it was a party. It was like a block party. Everybody was cheering, dancing, thanking us, having a good time. And then as we were on our bus leaving, everybody was out in the street waving us, thanking us as we were leaving. That just reminds you of why you do it, and that was a great feeling.
You can't imagine what people go through down there and what we take for granted. And it's just nice to be able to give back to the community and give back to them, because at the end of the day, we're all linemen and we just want to help people out. And doing to others as you want them to do. That's a golden rule,
I'm glad I went. It was a great experience. It made me a better lineman, a better person.
I would just like to thank Choptank for giving us linemen the opportunity to go out there and help Jamaica.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to go. It was a great learning opportunity, being able to see how others work, how others get things done. It was a great opportunity. I was very happy to be able to go lend a helping hand and work with others. It was definitely a blessing.
I would say that for anybody who has the opportunity to do something like this, do it. Be open-minded as far as it's an opportunity and you get to better yourself, but also it humbles you and it allows you to be more grateful of the things that you are able to have back at home.